Greetings and salutations, my fellow Entropians. It's that time for the Deeds and Shares Payout Show weekly for Entropia Universe. Hell yeah. We're doing it. We're doing it today. It's happening. The happening is right now. Alright. That should work. Oh wow. Take a look at this line. This is pretty much where I guess people are lining up to sell their sweat to Luke. And Luke is here. I see him inside here. Right there. Member of the Diabolical Dominion. Good man, good man. Deep 2K1 is selling a Pantalon Imperium Arm Guards full set. He's on Cyrene. And the things are happening. Alright, just curious. Arm Guards full set. He's on Cyrene. Is the microphone volume better now? And the things are happening. Yes. All right. Just curious. I think it works out. I have it turned down, but to 5. It's like turned down to 5. It should be good now, right? All right. Let's get into the show, shall we? All right, we have to extract the ped that we have, our good operating budget for the next mayhem, which is coming up really soon. And let's go ahead and get into the ped float center. All right, it looks like this week Arcadia Underground has paid out 3 times, and the Arcadia Moon has paid out 3 times. And the Arcadia Underground 1, 2, 3, 4 times. You know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I do like the fact that... Yo, Sensei! Yeah, I just got a random comment. I guess... I don't know. Somebody said something, and what? Oh, I guess it was a comment on a comment. I don't know. Something weird's going on. Anyways, it was about the other game, I guess. Whatever. Some people. No one's forcing you to be robbed. Jeez. All right, whatever. Yeah. I'm having the biggest focus problems right now. I've taken the Adderall, and I'm still not here, man. But I'm here. I'm here enough. All right, so we got 97 PED off of this, and let's see. So 3 payouts for the Arcadia Moon. You know, it's a lot better than 1 payout a week, which it was doing for a while. And every once in a while you get 2. And on the rare occasion you'd get 3. But now it's a lot more like 2s and 3s a lot more often. So the Arcadia Moon is definitely has been doing a lot better in terms of things. And that definitely makes it interesting, to say the least. I'm going to have to stock my shop. Affiliate income, still nothing? Oh no. I'm still working on trying to get people to click the link, but as you know. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Arcadia Moon deeds going on. Okay, so this week about 320 has been bought and sold. And this is just in the market. There might be a lot more in-person, person-to-person trades. In-person, person-to-person trades. So... you know, this only applies to like the retail value of most things. which is going for above 30, which is good. As opposed to the yearly price of 25, which that meant a big dip had happened. Okay, moving things along. Jeez, I'm just trying to move things around. All right, so we got this little progress bar right here of where we were sub 20, up to 20, and now finally up to a decent price, a stable price of 30. Being that's paying out 3 times a week on average, this is good. This is it matches the price of what it belongs at. Will it go up? I would say maybe if there's enough investment, enough trading, enough buying of these things to shoot the price up, but a lot of people still don't trust the moon. And that's completely understandable, being that its track record has been pretty low in the past. But wow, 10 years really does pass by really quick, because we're coming up on the 5-year mark of Arcadia Moons. Wow. And yes, it suffered immensely once it went public. It just dropped off the face of the earth, because these things didn't go public until all of them were bought, and they were all bought at 50 through 60 PED. And the fact that people just start letting them go so much, it just hurts my heart. But to see it rebound in such a way, if you manage to buy in anytime after probably summer of 2022 to, I don't know what date this is, summer of 2024, you're looking pretty right now going into spring. So yeah, but what's going to happen in the future, I don't know with the Arcadia Moon. I don't know what's going to happen with the prices. I do know that this going up like it has 10 whole PED is absolutely amazing. But as with the Arcadia Underground, this is going to break your heart just a little bit if you've been buying at such a high price. It's down. And that's to be expected a little bit, because it doesn't really perform all the time, but it has performed pretty decent enough to make it be high, but it's always been a little bit overvalued. That's why I only have 100. I used to have a lot more. I used to have like 600, but alas, I mean, it has gone down in price, and it might be time to start maybe looking into buying some, but I don't know. Even at 60, it just seems like but it is good to see the price has gone down just ever so slightly. Will it go down to even further down? I don't know. But with the fact that the Arcadia Moon is so low, pretty much this is double what the moon is, but it also pays out double, usually, of what the moon does. So, I don't know. I'm pretty sure a lot of people just sell the underground to get the moon. That would be the play. It definitely was the play for me whenever it was up to 70 and 80, and then I just converted everything into moon. But now it's starting to show that I might not be the only person doing that. But now you're gonna get what, 2 for 1 if you do that. But not bad. We got the Entropia Exchange to cover now. What do we got going on here? Ancient Greece decided to pay out a single peck this week. Nice. Calypso Land Deed Trust, a double payout. Mayhem starting soon, so we will see something happening next week, hopefully. But with the fact that it's not Annihilation, I don't know. This is going to be a really rough and tough one to just look, you know. So, but Calypso has suffered so much. Let's take a look. well, as you can see right here, for the last month it's been pretty low, and we're gonna have to look at this yearly. So we were looking at 36, 37. The top was last year in August or July. That's July, right? July, the top was 37.21. I think that's the highest it's ever been. Okay, no, I lied. 38, but right here, 37. But then it just dropped off the face of the earth because it just stopped paying out here recently. I guess around here, which is February. But it all started in January or January. So it just started going down and down and down and down. But fret not. It's a great time to buy because it's below what it was when it was a deed. Not by much, but this right here was a good buy-in spot at the highest price back a few years ago. But I remember when these were 1,500 PED. Many years ago, when I started buying a couple of them, when I first got back into the game and started making content for Entropia. And it's just shot up. But 28. $28.69, $28.70, well, almost 29. You know, but there's still a lot of people wanting to sell it for 28 to 29. That whole little area right there. But hey, fret not. I mean, it might be a good time to buy, or you can just maybe wait. I don't know, but it does look like the total sales volume for this week has been about 3,600. So it's not bad. An average price of $28.79. So keep this machine well oiled. Trade in it, buy it, hold it. I mean, it still pays out at least 2 pecks. But we'll see what happens with Mayhem. Usually, it always shoots up during Mayhem. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, Crystal Palace did not pay out this week. That hurts my heart. Rip. But New Treasure Island, of course, did. So happiness abounds. My baby right here, New Treasure Island. Let's take a look. 895, 898, 899, 901. Well, let's take a look at this graph. Wowzers. So in this past week, we 2,600. With it, it's pretty much paying out pretty much every week now, especially since the new missions have arrived. If you haven't done any of those missions, you can do that at the New Treasure Island main hangar. Just talk to the AI there and ask for quests or missions or whatever, and they'll give you something. But you do have to be pretty high level if you're new. You have to be like, what, maybe level 30, 40 in a weapon skill to take down most of the things. But I don't know, maybe they give you easier missions when you're lower level. I don't know. But I know the last time I did it on Friday, a couple days ago, they had me fighting Legionnaires, and I was getting my ass kicked a little bit. But that's okay. Wow. Rocktropia went ahead and paid out 1 peck per share. What do we got? 24.97. I'm sorry, I just can't. I still can't. That's too high for me. Triton Industries also too high for me at 15.90. But it's supply and demand issues here. There's not enough supply, and I don't know. What does the demand actually look like for this? 1,200 in the last month. 141 this last week. Okay. That tracks. Wow. Ancient Greece, how you doing? 870, 880, and then just shoots up to 977, and then we still got this big huge glut of the IPO, the starting area right here, that no one has really eaten into, which, to be fair, 10 for something that doesn't pay out every week, yeah, it is pretty much worth this. But maybe one of these days somebody's gonna be like, all right, let's just go ahead and buy up all of ancient Greece, but it's not gonna be me unless I hit the lottery or something. But I haven't been playing lately. Whatever. Let's transfer money. Boom. 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 Give me my money. Give me my money. You know what? This week is not that bad, but it's not that great either. Yeah. Calypso, man, it needs to pay out more. It really does, but I don't know what's going on. There's just so many things out there right now. We still don't have any Howling Mine or Secret Island out. And with the coming future, well, the coming future, we're going to have even more shares. Especially if we get people making their own little created planets or whatever, or land areas, which I'm pretty sure is going to cost an arm and a leg to get. I don't think it's going to be a thing for just anybody. But if it is, that's going to be amazing. But I'm pretty sure it's going to cost a pretty penny to be able to access these Genesis probes. And that's gonna be cool. And maybe with other land areas, owned land areas, they might be able to do shares for that too. So people might be able to start taking and converting their deeds into actual shares, you know, the deeds for their land areas, and converting them into shares. I don't know how that's going to work. Well, I mean, it's going to work pretty simply. They're going to be able to sell a share of their land area. And I guess as long as they keep 51%, they maintain the rights to own it, I guess. And I guess it's going to be that stuff too. Why are they talking? Oh man, look at that. They're like cutting in line. How rude. How rude. That's just so rude. $275 PD for me this week. That's actually pretty good. Because as long as it stays above 250, that's 1,000 PD in a month. So that's $100 a month. So that's actually pretty good. If you think about $100 a month, that's what? Like $1,000 a year? Yeah, that's pretty good, right? And that's enough to play on at a low level if you really wanted to. But oh no, I've just been saving this up for Easter Mayhem, which is starting really soon. So let's put that money together. Oh, almost 1,000, almost 1,000. And what we got for our ammo supplies? Oh yeah, look at that, 1,300 in universal ammo. I'm really excited. I'm halfway excited, not gonna lie, about Easter Mayhem. I just don't like being too involved, but I think maybe the defense waves should actually be nice. Likes the internet says, hey, liked your last episode, thanks for the planet news. Hey, not a problem, man. I just thought it was a good time to come in and say something. Let's see what we got. All this. Been buying a lot of Papillon earlier in last month in March. I bought a whole bunch of fruit to help out with the fruit walker people. I know buying it straight from the market just gives it to the people that are buying it off of the people. So I hope that some of that money ends up in your hands. Most of my sweat that I have bought, which I have like 2 million, has been bought off Luke, which buys it off of all these people right here. So that's pretty nice. I don't think I'm going to be buying anything else right now, as I am saving for uh, mayhem and stuff like that, and saving for playing, which a good operational budget of about $100 is not that bad. So, and well, 200 if you count the universal ammo. So we're in a good position to make a little bit of extra content this month, I guess. So don't freak out. I'm still here every week doing the show, because I find it very important to give you a weekly show. But also trying to spread the Entropia Universe affiliate link out to other people in the internet community through online gaming and other content. So that's why I like to play other games. Sometimes I need a break from Entropia to save up money, but it's almost go time. It's almost time to play. So here we go. Dutton says, bro, I tried to download this, but I guess I gotta get me a PC. I was so excited. Yeah, you have, this is a PC only game. But yo, with the way console prices are going now, you might as well get a PC. It's a lot better gaming experience. There's a lot of extra things that you can do. Keyboard and mouse is always nice, but most games now you can also use a controller, which I do. I play with a controller and keyboard and mouse. It all depends on what game it is. But yeah, get yourself a PC, and yeah, I know you're so excited to hit it up, but yeah, get a PC. You can do it. You can do it. They're cheap now. They're really cheap. Ish. I guess I need to pull these Slepners out. I can't believe they added, alright, oh wow, want to buy 100k Vibrant Sweat at 1.6 per 1k. Max 3k per avatar. After 100k, only 1k. People in line have priority. There you go. Luke is buying all the goodies. And let's go ahead and see what we've... Oh, I've already picked them out. I've already gotten them. Did I already move those? Oh, no, they're right here. Ah, look at this Slepner, though. See that? That's beautiful. I've already got... I gotta show this to people. I textured this myself. Look at this. That's a good looking Schleppner, right? Nobody bought it for 40 PED. Imagine that. It happens. Luke buying the sweat. So sweat is the free-to-play currency of the day, and if you're free to play and don't have any money IRL and can't put any money in the game, sweat and somebody will buy it at a decent enough price. 1.6 is, I mean, it's not 2, but it does allow people to sell their sweat for higher than what the resellers want, which is, some of them actually literally go with 1.3 ped per K, which, I mean, I don't know, it just seems so low, but we got to do what we got to do to spread the wealth around. It's important. Oh, where am I going? I don't want to go anywhere. Alright, actually I do want to go somewhere. But this has been the Deeds and Shares Payout Show Weekly for Entropia Universe. Get your hands on some Deeds and Shares. If you are broke, sweat. Sell your sweat. Buy Deeds and Shares when you can. Likes the internet says 1.3 ped per K is basically break-even swanting price. Oh wow. Yeah, then you're gonna want to sit in line and sell 3k sweat to Luke. Get a little bit of extra. Unfortunately, so many people sweating, you have to lower the price so you don't lose your ass, you know. But We do need more paying customers, I guess. Who knows? I don't know. Alright, that's the Decent Share Show for this week. I'll see you in, I guess, what, a day or so? For Entropia Universe Easter Mayhem live stream. Hell yeah! Here coming up. Alright, like, share, and subscribe. And here's a little bit of music as we kick rocks. Bye! Bye!